Yo, it's your boy Coach. We at Conduit Media. I got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Harlem's own.
Yeah.
Jae Millz.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming to the platform, my guy.
I appreciate you opening your platform to me. You know what I'm saying? Giving me a chance to come chop it up with your audience.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. You know, Harlem in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. So for those who don't know, this brother has a legendary story. And it's very unorthodox. I would love to get your perception of everything, every rollout, every way. But I definitely want to get into the grassroots, right? So you're from Harlem, right?
Yeah, I'm from Harlem. I was born on 157th between Amsterdam and Broadway up on the hill. Then I moved to 144th between 7th and Lenox. That's like where I started writing. Like where I started writing raps and shit when I was living on, I curse, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When I was writing raps and shit when I was living on Lenox. And then I moved to East Harlem, probably in early high school. So
you went from the west side to the east side?
The hill to the west, down the hill, west side, then the east side.
So the hill, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm from LI. I'm not too familiar with Harlem like that. But the hill, that's like where Joel's is from, right?
Yes, the hill. I was born on 157th between Amsterdam and Broadway. That's the block I'm from. And Joel's, I think, is from 157th. I mean, not 152nd. You know what I'm saying? He like a year or two older than me. So I think he from, and that's still considered the hill. You know what I'm saying? But when you start going from Amsterdam down to St. Nick, the Convent, Edgecombe, and all of that, now you coming down the hill towards 8th Avenue and 7th and Lenox Avenue and all that. That's like where Lenox Avenue, that's like me and Vado, Cam, Big L. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from we from Lenox. Jim is from Lenox too, but downtown. You know what I'm saying?
So you grew up with Vado, Els.
Yeah. I didn't grow up. Shout out to Joel's. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Joel's. Joel's grew up with somebody that I would call my cousin. He was like family to me, and I used to spend the nights at his crib. He was older than me though, and Joel's was a part of his crew. They was outside before me. You know what I'm saying? They might have been outside. You know, when you young and you just running around, they might have been outside a few years before me. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I can't say that I grew up hanging out with Joel's, but we grew up in the same era. He was just a little bit older than me. I grew up on the same block as Vado, you know what I'm saying? And Charlie Clips grew up 2 blocks away from us. You know what I'm saying? We all hung out, grew up. I would say I grew up with them. I can't really say I grew up with Els. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Uncasa, he could be he grew up with Els. You know what I'm saying? Because they grew up together. That's how me and Vado grew up together. You know what I'm saying? So I more so grew up with those people. For instance, I know Ferg, ASAP Ferg, that's my homie. But I can't say I grew up with him because I didn't hang out with him and all that. But I knew his pops and we grew up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you grew up in the area, you don't think that's still growing up?
But that's why I said I could say we grew up in the same era, in the same area.
Yeah.
But I can't say I grew up with ASAP Rocky or I grew up with Ferg. Yes, I knew them. You know what I'm saying? They knew me. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't hang out together. I hung out with Vado. I hung out with Charlie Clips. We went to car shows together on Easter and went to the Skate Key and you know what I'm saying? All of that. So, but I didn't do that with Joel's. I didn't do that with Ferg. So that's the only reason why I say that. But yeah, we all from the town.
That's crazy how you grew up with both. Oh yeah, y'all all kind of came up in a different way too.
Yeah, and we all different.
Yeah,
in a way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. Cam and Jim different. Cam and Mase is different. You know what I'm saying? Joel's and Dave East is different. Jae Millz and Charlie Clips, we both battle rappers, but we different. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all Harlem. There's one thing I can say about Harlem. We all got personality. Whether it's humorous, whether it's talking some slick shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just, you just be on some clean cut, fly shit, want to get money, fuck with the chicks. That's personality. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you could name any rapper from Harlem that you probably was a fan of or you think is dope, they all got some sort of personality that draw you in. It's never just nah, he just a nice rapper. It's Cam is a nice rapper.
Yeah.
Cam funny as a motherfucker.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? So it worked.
You grew up seeing Cam and shit?
Yes.
So
I got a funny story. I got a funny ass story I'm gonna tell you about Cam too. But yeah, I grew up seeing Cam. I didn't grow up with Cam how Cam grew up.
So you grew up seeing Cam, Mase, Big L,
McGruff,
Max B.
I didn't really grow up seeing Max B, but I grew up with Max B's like his brothers. You know what I'm saying? His younger brothers. So Max B was a little older than us. Max B was outside before we was leaving the block. You know what I'm saying? Max was already catching charges, going, you know what I'm saying? So we still playing knockout on the monkey bars. Max was active. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like playing freeze tag with the kids.
Yeah.
Like he was a little bit older than us. He was already outside. He was doing what he did. But definitely seeing Cam and Big L and all them, Mase, that shit made it real for me. It made it like you could do that shit. When
you start rapping or taking rap serious?
Probably when I was like 13.
So just off rip, you outside, you see the guys.
I was trash. Nah. It wasn't like that. I was going to middle school and I hung out with my man Rasheem Curry, whoever you at in the world, you know what I'm saying? It's my boy right there. His uncle was a hip hop fanatic, right? Same thing like my uncles. But he was of that era of like Mobb Deep, Nas, AZ, you know what I'm saying? I remember around that time, I remember the Iron Man album. I remember the Purple Tape. Yeah, he used to listen to stuff like that. So when he would leave, we would be in the Polo Grounds, Building 3. We in the room with the tapes and the CDs and all that. So we start listening to those. Well, I'm not rapping yet. I'm still a fan. I went to school for art. Like I went to the High School of Art and Design in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to school for architecture and fashion and cartooning and all that. But I'm still a fan of music. But I'm listening to Infamous. I'm listening to Do or Die. I'm listening to Illmatic. I'm listening to Into the 36 Chambers. Anything Wu-Tang, I was listening to. Anything Wu-Tang and anything Children of the Corn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what Children of the Corn was?
Of course. That's the group with Mase, Cam and shit.
Around this time, I'm not rapping yet, but I'm listening to SNS tapes, Ron G tapes, Craig G. I'm listening to all these, really a lot of Ron G tapes. Shout out to DJ Ron G. He will always have Children of the Corn freestyles on there, or Children of the Corn songs. And it'd be like Murder Mase, Killer Cam, Herb McGruff, Big L. Now I knew who Big L was because I'm like, oh, I be seeing him when he be walking to the pizza shop. Because me and Vado and us lived on 144th between 7th and Lenox. Big L is from 39th Lenox. Cam is 40th and Lenox. Then Gruff is 41st.
This is before Big L the deal or after? Or while he's hot?
I found out about Big L when he came out with Put 'Em On.
Yeah, okay.
That I remember when I saw that video on Video Music Box. And I'm like, oh, that's the park a couple blocks down. And I stay seeing Homeboy walking to the store. I didn't really know who he was. But then I start paying attention. Oh, the raps, I'll be MVP. I'm like, oh, I like that beat. Got the Coogee on, corn. I'm like, but I be seeing him. Like, he a real rapper. Yeah. Like, he down with digging in the crates. Like, but I know who Fat Joe is. I know who Diamond. I know who all these people is from seeing videos. So I'm like, oh, Big L is, he got some, he kind of lit. But I know Cam and Mase and Gruff and all of them is nice because I listen to the mixtapes. So that really just made it real for me. I'm going to bring you to this Cam story real quick. You asked me about the Cam shit. It's funny how the world worked. We lived on 144th between 7th and Lenox, and we hung out in front of a building called 104. But it was closer to Lenox than it was to 7th. So we hung out on Lenox a lot more. And had a crew called OZF for 104 for the building we hung out on. And one day Cam was walking down the block with Fat Sean. I don't know if Jim was with him. Jim might have been with him because this was like when Cam had just started. He wasn't with Entertainment no more. Like he was in the middle of, I ain't doing that no more, but I'm about to start something. You know what I'm saying?
Ohio.
And I remember Vado was like, yo, he's not Vado yet. Mm-hmm. He ain't Vado yet, and I ain't Jae Millz yet. I'm probably Script. That's my graffiti name. I'm probably Script at this time. And Vado not even rapping yet. But he's just loud. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yo, that's Cam. I'm like, word. But I'm a nervous rapper at this time. I rap like looking at the floor at this time. I promise you. He was like, yo, Cam. Yo, hold up. My man want to rap for you. Cam stops.
Yeah.
Turns around like this. So now I'm like, yo, what you doing? Y'all? He's like, yo, come on. So everybody like, yeah, they gassing it. So I get over there. He like, yo, shorty, let me hear something. Now, mind you, I'm a fan.
How old are you at this time?
probably between 13, 14, probably 14. And like I said, I'm a fan. I listen to Ron G mixtapes. I know exactly who you are. I might know some of your rhymes by heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, let me hear something. I started rapping. But the whole time I'm rapping, I'm like, imagine somebody come up to you and start rapping right now, and they saying a bunch of fly shit, but they looking at your sneakers.
Oh, yeah. He felt like it didn't match. The lyrics
He said, yo, shorty, you nice. Next time, just look me in my eyes. That was it. The Jae Millz you see now, and the Jae Millz you saw on Big in My Trouble or What, and on the Making the Band battle versus Ness, and shout out to all these people I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
All of these battles you see came from that moment with Cam.
That's crazy.
Real talk.
See, y'all Harlem dudes is different because it's like y'all kind of like was embedded in this shit. Y'all had a cheat code in the early 2000s.
If I didn't live in the 40s on Lenox Avenue at the time I did, I might not have believed that I could become a rapper. But if we playing knockout on the monkey bars and 3-on-3s and playing manhunt and all that, and we go chill on the corner, you know, get some crown fried chicken, get a center breast with a dinner roll. Man, ask could he have some snatchy smackdowns, all that just dumb shit.
Yeah.
And then you see Big L walking. He got the Yankee fitted backwards on the angle, cornrows, Ava Rex, Pele jeans, Gore-Tex, two-tone Vasquez joints. You see Mase, he regular Mase, and then he get a deal. Now he in the park on a cell phone. Why the kids having like the little summer tournaments and all that, he out there giving them $1 to make free throws on Easter. I remember one Easter, Mason was in the park on 45th and Lenox. He had a line in the park. If you hit a free throw, I'll give you $1. You know what I mean? Kids was out there. It's not the whole point that he was giving. It's just, it was here we are almost 30 years later, and I'm still talking about
it's nostalgic,
thing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, when growing up in it, it's like being from Brooklyn.
Yeah. You
can't tell a Brooklyn nigga that they can't make it in this rap shit or they can't go from the streets to this rap shit. They had Jay. These niggas, you can't tell them that they can't be better than anybody in the world. They got Big. They got Jay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got people that if you from a certain part of Brooklyn, you feel you could, nigga, do or die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's New York, period. Because every borough got their own flavor.
Every borough got their own shit. Queens, niggas, Queens. We about getting the money. We going whatever we got to do. We just getting money. We on some getting money. We ain't really with the bullshit. We get money. Like I said, Harlem niggas. We want to be fly niggas, cool niggas, clean cut niggas. But if I didn't grow up in the 40s when I did, I probably wouldn't.
And Harlem's always put on a different pedestal because we young, right? I'm a 90s baby. I know y'all 80s babies, but 90s babies, like, we watch Paid in Full, right? And it's like, it don't get more Harlem than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, when Paid in Full first came out, me and my friends used to watch that shit. I'm talking about watching on VHS with the numbers on the bottom. Like the
I wish I could tell you I remember that. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit was like probably like a rough draft.
Yeah.
Because when the movie actually came out, I remember when Ace got shot in the bathroom, and he was tussling with the dude for the gun. When the movie came out, we had seen the movie so many times on like the rough version, the bootleg version or whatever. I was like, that's not the song that they played in the other version that I watched. But I didn't understand editing. They probably played a Luther Vandross song in the rough edit, and then in the real song they played an Evelyn Champagne King song or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we studied that shit, bro. I could tell you, I could recite anything from Paid in Full, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I could do the same thing with Juice. I could do the same thing with Menace and Boys in the Hood because those movies raised us. Like,
I agree.
I live in Cali now, right? And I be telling people out there like, yo, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, South Central, those was like our introductions to the streets of LA. Not the streets of California, because we didn't know the difference. We thought LA was the whole California.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
especially
Because
Friday, too.
we never seen anything on Richmond. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Son on San Diego, son on Sacramento. Everything was LA. Boys in the Hood was LA. Menace was LA. South Central was LA. Colors was LA. So we grew up, that's all we knew. Whereas people down south, people on the West Coast, they looked at Paid in Full like, nigga, that's Ace Boogie.
Yeah.
That's Money Making Mitch. The same way we looked at O-Dog. Only difference is they don't be understanding like, nah, them niggas was real figures. I don't know if O-Dog was about a specific person that we could find documentaries on. Like, nah, Money Making Mitch was a real person. Rico was a real person. You know what I'm saying? Lucky, that shit had all that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, yeah. And I first saw you on Making the Band.
Oh, when I battled Ness?
Yeah, when you battled Ness, Diddy, for the crowd, you don't know, the younger viewers, Diddy labeled this man as a future star, right? He said you're a future star.
champion. He was right, though.
Yeah, he said you was a future star. And he said, I'm going to quote it. I'm going to try to remember. He said, yeah, I'm going to have you battle Jae Millz. He's the hottest.
Yeah.
He's an underground legend. He's a rap battle legend.
I ain't gonna lie, he wanted me to battle everybody in the house too. I was like, nah, we gotta pick somebody.
How old was you when that happened?
I don't know. I was probably early 20s. I don't know if I was early 20s or if I was probably like 19.
That's when you had a deal, or before you had the deal?
That's a good question, man.
Like, what made him reach out to you?
Because he knew my managers, you know what I'm saying? My managers at the time, shout out to Tony and Naj. He had a good relationship with them, and he was like, I was doing the battle stuff at that time. I was just battling everybody so that the word is going around. Yeah. So Puff was like, yo, I want him to come in here and battle everybody in the house. And then it turned into I want him to battle this one person, you know? So I'm trying to think had I did No yet. I don't think I had did No yet.
So
but I know I did No around the time I battled on the Smack DVD. When I did the Big in My Trouble or What, I think I had did No around that time. Because I had a deal like when I had battled, by the time I battled Mook, yeah, because he said the no bar. So shout out to Mook. So that definitely
Murder Mook to be exact.
Yeah, shout out to Murder Mook, man. I got a lot of history with a lot of battle rappers, man. Like niggas don't. I pop a lot of shit we all do, like with the battle rap. We all super cocky and pop a lot of shit. But the reason why I talk a lot of shit with battle rap and I be on my shit like, yo, they be trying to like skip over the shit I did. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll skip over Big in My Trouble or What and how I was on Making the Band and the nigga said, yo, this is the NYC champion. And niggas will skip over all of that and be like, oh, so-and-so is my GOAT, or so-and-so is my...
You know, it's like, when I say your rap career is very unorthodox, because it's like, this is from my perspective. I'm way younger. So I see you battling, but I feel like battle rap wasn't what it was back then today. It was more like ciphers, because back then you had to like cipher to get on. You know, Jay was ciphering, Big L was cipher, DMX. They were all battle against each other, but it wasn't a rap battle. It was like a cipher competition.
Nah, it was battles. It was battles. I just think this era is used to
the leagues.
The leagues. They used to being able to just come and boo niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck if this nigga saying some fire shit. I'ma boo this nigga. And when we was running around, and I don't want to say me like and make myself sound like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me, Rex, Mook, Goods, Lux, rest in peace, Party Artie. It's a lot of niggas. Niggas was just running around. You couldn't just boo a nigga if we was on the block somewhere battling, or we was anywhere. We could have been outside a club. It don't matter. If niggas is going crazy and just cause you don't like this nigga, cause you like the other person more, so you and your friends just wanna boo every time this nigga start rapping. Like, and every time he rap, it's just boo, 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 boo. You might get punched in your face.
Yeah.
You might get punched in your face. So you had to let niggas rap. Let niggas rap. But when I got back into battle rap, and it's not to talk down on battle rap. I talk a lot of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I don't like to talk down on battle rap. I just like to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can't make jokes about my career. And then when I make jokes about how my career shit on yours though, now I'm talking down on niggas now. You get what I'm saying? It's like, hold on. It's like, hold on for a minute. You niggas is tricking me. It's like, you can't say, oh, you was the Young Money janitor or some shit, or you was the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, but my career cleans yours up on any night I grab the broom.
That's a fact.
Nah, that shit was whack. That shit outdated. That shit.
Who's saying that? Is it the battle rapper
that
saying
shit
that?
Didn't even rhyme. And it's like, nah, it didn't have to rhyme. It wasn't the point about it rhyming. I said, even my career cleans your shit up anytime I grab that broom, because you call me a janitor. That's just some shit I just thought about off my head just now.
Gotcha.
But I could say something like that in a battle and rebuttal a nigga calling me a Young Money janitor, and niggas would be like, nah, that wasn't fire. But him calling me a janitor was fire. That was fire. Him calling me a janitor was fire.
It's probably because it's like you're a target because you're more of a public figure than them.
It's because you don't like me. I talk too much shit. I'm going to say this right here because I'm older now. So, and I want this to go viral right here. This is something I learned as I got older. People don't want to give you credit if you beat them to the punch all the time with giving yourself the credit. You get what I mean? I'll give you a prime example. I started a podcast with my fiance. Shout out to my baby Dana. I started a podcast with my fiance called Jane After Dark. Mm-hmm. We did one season so far. We got 18 episodes. We're coming back with the second season in a few weeks.
Uh-huh.
Now, for years, I've been in the entertainment business for over 20 years. I could post some shit on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. It might be a battle clip, or it might be a song or a video, anything. You get some weird shit going on in the comment section. You just be like, damn, nigga, like, you didn't have to even like, you don't even follow me. How did you come across this shit, and what made you spend time to do all that, my nigga? What made you do all of that in that moment? You know what I'm saying? So you pay attention to all of that. I put things out with my fiance, right? I don't get no bad feedback on not one episode. And I'm posting the clips for the podcast on the same page I'm posting the battle shit.
Yeah.
So the same niggas that be like, nigga, that shit is ass, nigga. You fucking washed up, nigga. Go hang that shit up, nigga. You trash ass nigga. Then you go to their page and say follow back.
Yeah.
So now you win. You like, do I entertain this shit, or do I just like let him get his shit off, right? Because then when I post the shit with my fiance, I don't get no bad shit.
That's a good thing, though.
I don't get none of the crazy shit you get when you pop in that flamboyant, can't fuck with me, nigga. Little ass crib you live in, nigga. Yeah. Square feet is 3 digits. Your crib square feet is 3 digits, nigga. Stop playing with me, my nigga. Yeah. Just me saying that to a nigga that I know live in a little crib, or he might live with a girl that he one argument away from being homeless and calling another battle rapper
you going
to
crazy.
Come get him.
You going crazy.
Now, so, but if a nigga call me a Young Money janitor, that could make the room shake.
Yeah.
But then when I tell you that your life is this, like this is your life, bro. You one argument away with that girl from the nigga standing behind you glazing right now, having to come pick you up in that Corolla.
I ain't gonna hold you. That sound a little bit too personal.
No. But that's what we do though, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. We talk personal shit.
Yeah.
Let's be real. We talk personal shit, right? Because I know where the era I'm from, we talk some personal shit. Poxy, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Like, I'm from a different era. Boom, boom, fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Me and AI got more in common than just balling and rhyming. Get it? More in common. I come from that era. Listen here. Why this nigga took it there? I earned my spot. Ain't nobody put me here. What? I kicked the ball over the fence to let the nigga know who yard is this. Was funny, Jason? I come from the state property D block shit. You can't tell me it's too personal. You can't tell me nothing I say on a stage that a nigga paid me and you a month ago to write the most disrespectful shit we could come up with. Don't tell me, nah, nigga Millz was being too personal. No, nigga, you broke and you playing with a nigga that done did shit you never did before, and you want to get up here and joke about it. You can't joke about Bedrock going 8 times platinum and you never had a deal, because I'm going to have a field day with that. All battle. The same way you going to have a field day with Young Money jokes, I'm going to have a field day with your crib only got 3 digits of square feet.
So was you always watching battle rap? Like, because I know...
I wasn't always watching battle rap. I was always a jokester.
Got you.
Like, I was a fat little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I had to have rebuttals for shit. Like, Charlie Clips too. Like, we grew up in the same hood. We was both like little husky, chubby, fat boys.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have some. You gotta be quick.
Yeah, regular New York shit. Niggas gonna roast.
You
I already know.
gotta be quick. You could be the flyest nigga on the block.
They gonna find something.
You come outside right now, dude.
That's his brother's shirt.
Fuck is you talking about?
He wore that last week. Yeah.
Fuck you think you doing today, nigga?
I'm already knowing.
They just start. You be like, bro, I'm just coming outside on some chill shit. But you just gotta be witty. So I think that's where the battle rap shit come from with me. It's just wittiness.
Speaking of Charlie Clips, you seen his last battle?
Nah, I ain't see the last one.
Why you not see bro last battle? You grew up with him.
You want me to tell you some real shit?
Yeah.
I don't watch that shit.
Oh, you don't watch the leagues? None of that.
I just don't watch it.
You don't like to see just to see what's going on.
You know what I do? You know what I do? Because I watch it if it come across my radar. Like if it was a fire battle that happened, and this is another thing, it ain't nothing about Charlie Clips and it's just be too many battles. It'd be too many battles for you to be able to even keep up with who said what, who said this. Then this is another thing with battle rap. It's like, I don't believe nobody. Because after I got back into battle rap, I always tell people, after I died on stage when I battled K-Shine and I came back to life after that.
So when you say died, you felt
that
like,
was bad. That was bad.
Okay.
That was horrible. You don't think so?
I'm going to be real. I watched it, and my honest perception is that, like, you was just in a different time. You know what I'm saying? It was like your vibe was like, I'm not gonna say old school, but it wasn't what battle rap is today. It wasn't performance based in this. Yes. Versus like,
and I didn't understand
words.
I didn't understand the event space. I didn't understand the crowd. I didn't understand like fuck them niggas.
Yeah.
Because on the pay-per-view, on the stream, you can't hear that little shit that they over there mimic that. You know what I'm saying? So focus on what you're doing and give shit some space. Sometimes slow it down. So, like, if you notice my next couple battles after that, like my very next battle with Ness, totally different.
Yeah.
Big K shit, totally.
You got a lot of rap battle history.
Everything was so. But
legendary.
the K-Shine shit, and I always say this, I needed that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I would have went up there and I would have killed K-Shine, I wouldn't have never adapted. Like if I would have been able to go up there and I would have just had a bunch of fans come and they just glazing and they just all that shit, and I never really got nobody like, nah, Millz, it wasn't really that you said a bunch of whack shit. It was just the way that you was setting it up to say it ain't now. You know what I'm saying? So I went back, I'm like, all right.
When was your last battle before that? Like official battle, like publicized, whatever.
Shit, I don't even know. It was a long time.
Decade.
Yeah. If I battled him in 2018, every girl in the world was out a decade before that. Or Dedication 3, or you know what I'm saying?
I remember that Murder Mook, you and Murder Mook, that battle was legendary back in the day.
But see, at that time, like you said, it was a different time with battle rap. I think battle rap turned into like a popularity contest. It's like who you like more. Because when I started going to the events, I would be like, damn, bro, a lot of this shit these niggas be saying be whack. But they got so many people in the building that like them and they've built equity with it, which is respectable. If you built equity with niggas over 10 years, they supposed to come and cheer you on, nigga. You built that with them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like sometimes you can't beat that. It was a few battles I had where it was nothing I was gonna say I was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that too. Like with battle rap, this is what I stopped liking about battle rap. It could be a nigga that's a bum, dirty nigga, ain't getting no money. He ain't did none of this crazy shit. Nigga might have paperwork on him. Niggas in his hood don't respect him. And it's like, y'all would keep booking him against niggas trying to build him up like he's somebody that's nice. It's like, well, do y'all got a contract with him? Oh, we got. That's what messed it up too. All of the contracts and this and that. And then, nigga, I can't sit up here. I just think I'm too old to sit up here and a nigga rapping in my face, talking loud. He telling me this, and I got the and it's like, nah, bro. I seen you at the last couple events. I see you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, you ever be out and you see like other podcasters, and like, nah.
I see where you're going with this.
You know what I'm saying? You see other podcasts. They might have big podcasts. They might have this now. You see them out, and it's just like, what you doing with your money? Because that's how I look at niggas. It's like, damn, the promoter paid both us. No fucking barbers where you live at. You don't got no malls. You know what I'm saying? They don't sell new T-shirts. Yeah. I know if you like that one, go get a newer one. We're on camera today. You got me looking crazy because you look dusty, and I came here on some Harlem shit. I'm thinking you come in here on some wherever you from, you gonna rep that. Then you start to be like, well, I'm even mixing myself with these niggas. These niggas ain't, nah, bro.
You talking about when you came back?
Yes, when I came back. When I came back, you know, you trying to be humble. You trying to humble yourself. And you like, hold on, I'm humbling myself. And these niggas is feeling theyself. That don't mix. Because at some point, I'm going to crash out. Yeah. I'm a Virgo, and I'm going to crash out, and I'm established. So I'm trying to be respectable and not shit on the fact that you never did nothing in your life other than let one of these promoter niggas pay you for you to get up here and rap 3 songs that you can't never perform again.
I'm not going front.
Because that's what you're doing.
I feel like battle rap, like...
That's what we're doing. I don't want to say that's what you're doing. That's what I'm putting myself in there too.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like battle rappers get put into like a box. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
We did that though.
What do you mean we did that?
We turned it into Eric Bischoff versus Vince McMahon. We turned it into WCW versus WWF. We turned it into Monday Night Raw versus Nitro. We turned it into niggas can't just battle. It gotta be something there. Yo, go say something on Twitter to them. This is what niggas I done had promoters. I ain't gonna throw y'all under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the leagues.
Oh, it's a propaganda joint.
You know what I'm saying?
Don
But
King
it's like,
shit,
it's like, but Millz, you know, go call them out. You know, because your face-offs is crazy, Millz. You know, we could kill it with just call them out. Like, yo, we got to get some fire under it. Why? If you want me to battle him, book it. What day you want to do it, what city or state we going to do it, and I don't have to be the headliner because I don't like waiting to the end of the night to battle anyway. Just don't put me at the same hotel you going to put everybody at, because I might have my fiance with me. You know what I'm saying? So put me at the joint you staying at. You know what I'm saying? The league owners. I'm not hanging out in front of the hotel after the battle looking for the work. My work flew in with me. I live with my work. That's where I'm at though. You know what I'm saying? So when you get there and you be like, bro, why we gotta make this crazy storyline for a battle, bro?
And when I said box too, I meant like a lot of battle rappers can't make songs. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't care to hear their songs.
You don't care to hear their songs because what's the storyline? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened?
And your career is different because you had deals and like, you know what I'm saying? You came back to it.
Bro,
like, I don't like listen to most battle rappers. And
I tell niggas all the time, bro. Niggas can make jokes as much as they want about me and Cassidy, bro. We did it. We did shit a lot of battle rappers. I'm not trying to say it like that because when I was younger, I used to say we did a lot of shit that niggas ain't doing.
Yeah.
No, we did a lot of shit that niggas ain't gonna do.
You and Cassie need to battle.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's never you're not gonna get a chance to do it.
You and Cassie need to battle because y'all like the only 2 artists to actually have Billboard hits and charts and sell records and battle rap and go back to it.
I was supposed to battle. I battled Cass. Let me take that back.
We don't got the footage.
Shout out to Cass too.
Where's the footage?
When I was battling Cass, we was doing shit like you were saying. Like, it'd be a cypher. Yeah. We would be in Powerhouse Studio, or we would be in Hit Factory, or we would be in here and there. But why are we talking about Cassidy? I just looked at my man over there. You just reminded me of something. When I was talking about the stuff with the hits, right? Niggas will crack a million jokes on me and Cassidy, right? If you take Jae Millz and Cassidy out of battle rap and just leave us over there with like my No 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 and his songs with Swiss and my Young Money shit and all that and his, you know, I'm a hustler. I'm a niggas forget he had I'm a hustler. Niggas forget that. And Mary J was on the remix. Niggas forget that. He had to clear the Jay-Z sample.
I don't forget.
Niggas forget that. Niggas forget the No No No. You know how much I had to pay Don Penn for No No No? Like, I had Kamani Marley and Sprague. I redid the whole Shotters video in Jamaica. You know how much that shit cost to get Lil X to do that? Somebody had to open up a budget to do that, right? We did that and got the battle rap money with y'all. So you take us out. Who did some mainstream shit in battle rap? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Y'all can make as many lists, the top 50, this, that. The niggas tell me about they views they got that they don't get paid off of because Quarter Labs, fucking, you got to clear the fucking footage with Quarter Labs before you could post it on your Instagram. I don't got time for that shit, bro.
I see what I got back in battle rap. I think I know what you're talking about.
I got back in battle rap in 2018. It's going on 2026, bro. What the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing? The shit done turned into, now the league owners ain't even booking you. The battle rappers is booking the battle rappers now. It done got so bad. Now I got to deal with a nigga that I probably was just battling last year to book me.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't nobody in battle rap had no sort of mainstream success other than me and Cassidy. I'm talking about with music. Now, Hitman Holla and Clips in them and Conceited, they could look at me and Cassidy and say, ain't nobody in battle rap had the type of TV success that we had. And they would be 100% right with that.
Yeah. They carved their own lane with it, yeah.
But so did me and Cass. It's a lot of niggas that just battle rap. We do that too.
And then you can't forget Math Hoffa with the podcast.
He had a whole nother lane with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Math with that.
Shout out Math.
So, and it's not really many other battle rappers that could say they did a podcast that was as big as My Expert Opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so I just don't be liking with the battle rap shit how niggas are downplay niggas. Even you could get your jokes off. You could get your bars off. But we're not just gonna keep getting up on stage with you niggas trying to make fun of a career you didn't have. That shit don't make sense to me. That shit do not make sense to me. That's like a nigga saying, nigga joking on your Jordans. He joking on the new Jordans you got, but he don't have them yet. He want them. He's gonna get them next week. Like maybe when he get paid, he'll get them next week when he
That's
get
just
paid.
a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's like a projection. Like I don't got it, so I'm gonna make you feel this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's battle rap.
Got you.
To me.
Yeah.
To me. Now, maybe two niggas who never did shit outside of battle rap, they feel like they just fucking going gladiator style. But a nigga who got 3 floors in his house and don't live on like 100 and something street.
Talk that talk.
You can't talk crazy to me, bro.
Talk that talk.
You can't. Or you got to find a very creative way to talk about, yeah, you got 3 floors, but you're miserable.
That's the Harlem world.
Yeah, say you got to be creative. Say some shit. You're not just going to keep sitting up here saying like, oh, nigga, Lil Twist was hotter than you. Nigga, Lil Twist hotter than you. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, we all was hotter than y'all niggas.
Yeah,
like,
you a funny nigga. So.
I'm telling you, man. But this is why I said I had to chill on battle rap, bro. Because sometimes I just look at niggas and I be like, all right, man, you got it, man.
Now, I'm going to take it back a little. You mentioned No No No, right?
Yeah.
So No 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 was the first breakout single, right? To your solo career.
That was my first official single I ever put out.
Yeah. And it charted on Billboard, right?
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I didn't know that till a few years ago.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that until a few years ago when I was ordering my plaques. And I looked up like, I just searched like Jae Millz Billboard charts. And it started telling me like shit I was on Khaled album or Wayne albums that I was on that's like double platinum and shit. And then I saw No No No. I'm like, so hold up, No had charted on the Billboard charts? Like,
your label ain't tell you that, huh?
In that time, we didn't focus on that shit unless it was like top 10
Gotcha.
or
A win is a win though.
I think at that time the labels was more focused on like BD, like the spins.
Yeah.
Like how many spins you getting at the radio and all that shit. Now that radio shit is like.
And you mentioned Shots is a no, right? And you know what's crazy? I always felt like Joel's song Shots was that same vibe. You felt like you had an influence to that?
Joel's had a few joints because Heat Makers used to produce a lot of shit for Els. Shout out to Heat Makers.
Oh, they made that
and
beat.
Arsonist is Arsonist. I don't want to say Jamaican or Western. I don't want to get it wrong, but he's an islander. Shout out to my man Arsonist. You know what I'm saying? And they used to give him a lot of those type of vibes because he gave me a few of those too. But I just didn't want to. I felt like after No, I didn't want to even try to like redo something that might be bigger than that on that type of vibe. It was just dope to do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I got introduced to you making the band, and I also got reintroduced to you to that song Who. I saw it on BET.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just remember Harlem. You had everybody out. I think Jim was in the video, right?
Jim was in the video.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jim.
Yeah.
Jim was in the video. Graf was in the video. Loaded Lux in the video.
Oh, that's
I got
crazy.
Vado in the video. My man Aldo was in there with me. Reese was in there with me. Rest in peace, Big Cap. Big Cap in there. Sugar J pulled up. It was a lot. I was just having like.
Yeah, you had the whole Harlem out. Yeah,
out.
I remember that aura because like I'm a youngster,
Browse,
so I'm
I had
just
Browse
watching.
in there with me.
Ron Browse, okay.
I made sure that Ron Browse was in the video with me because I was working with Browse a lot at that time.
Yeah.
And I always tell people like when I got cool with Browse, I met Ron Browse through D Ferg, through ASAP Ferg Pops. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. But when I got cool with Browse, I used to always have like a different vibe when I rapped over his beats. And I think it was because he used to work with Big L. And it was just like a full circle thing. Like he would show me like, let me hear like demos and shit. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yo, I remember the day we did Size 'Em Up, or the day we did Ebonics, and he got footage of when they in the studio and shit. And I'm just like, damn.
It's like a real Harlem cadence, yeah.
And it's kind of like L not here no more, but I could still do that. I could still like get on Browse beats and honor them in that way. You know what I'm saying? We make a lot of party shit, but it was a lot of songs that I would do with Browse, and I would be like, damn, what would L do? What would L do when he get on his beats? And I had like an open lane to Browse. You know what I'm saying? This was before Ether. It's before all of that. I'm just going to the crib. And he was pulling up. Yo, come downstairs with a beat CD for me. You know what I'm saying?
So you was making music with Browse and Heat Makers. Not
Yeah. At the same time. Yes, at the same time. Arsonist. I used to go to Arsonist's crib too. Shout out to Ars. We used to go up in the Bronx, or he would come down to the studio. Arsonist from the Heat Makers is like a very detailed producer. A lot of people don't know that. He do not want to give you no beat CD. Like, he want to know what the concept is going to be for the beat that you picked. I played you 10 beats, you picked 3. Yeah. What you going to do with them? You know what I'm saying? So he helped me with that. I knew anytime I went in the studio with Arsonist, I wasn't just going to rap on the beat. I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Was you around when Wayne and Els did the I Can't Feel My Face?
Nah.
You wasn't around at all for that? Because that was like 07, right?
Probably a little bit before that.
Okay.
But I know I was probably around like a little bit after they was on their run. Because they was on the run. I think they was on the Scream tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he used to be in New York and work a lot of artists.
I got around Young Money right before Carter 3. Was it Carter 3?
The Drought 3?
Nah, I think it was the Carter 3.
Oh, you said the Carter 3?
Yeah,
right
that was
with
Lollipop and all of that.
Okay.
I came around like as he was working on that album.
Okay. So before I get into the Wayne, I always want to ask, why didn't you sign to like a New York based like label?
I wanted to.
Like you had G-Unit, you had Dipset, you had the Lodge, you had all these movements, Rough Riders. Why didn't you?
I wanted to be honest with you, I wanted to, but I just think it didn't work. And I think my management at the time, like a lot of people, you know, it was just like a love-hate thing. You either love them or you know what I'm saying? They were street dudes. So a lot of people, I don't know if they wanted to deal with them. And a lot of people, just to be fair, a lot of people might not have wanted to deal with me. They might not have seen it like that. It might have been like, yeah, I mean, he could, that battle rap shit is cool. He spit, he got a cool little aura, but we need to see a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw an interview that Bleak did, and Bleak was saying I was on the Rockefeller board when they had different niggas they was looking at in New York to sign. I remember being around Rough Riders a lot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DNY. I used to be around Rough Riders.
So the Rockefeller was watching you. Okay.
When Bleak said that, I was like, yeah, I must have been on the radar. You know what I'm saying? And that's good to know. You know what I'm saying? That's good to know because that lets you know that you was doing something right.
So you just now hear that years later?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I ain't know that. But I would have signed to somebody from I was a fan, bro.
Yeah.
I would have signed to Rough Riders. I would have signed to Rockefeller, Bad Boy. I would have signed to any of that shit. All Out, Dipset. Like, I was one of them people. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think with Wayne, it was more so like he didn't even know I didn't have a deal at the time. Like it shocked him that I was even asking him, like, do you got space on the team that you building? He was like, nigga, we label mates.
Cause I heard you on Wayne's mixtape. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Bring It Back, right? He put that on his mixtape, right?
No, so this is a funny story. What happened? When I had Bring It Back out, this is around the time Wayne was doing Can't Feel My Face shit with Juelz. And I was just trying to keep the song going. I had an original version with Jadakiss on it. Shout out to Kiss. Yeah. He blessed me with that. And I was trying to keep the song going. Flex had put it on his album. Funkmaster Flex I said Funkmaster Flex, that's so old. Flex had put it on his album, and I was getting a lot of traction on the radio and in the clubs with it. So I didn't want the song to die. So I was like, yo, we need to try to put together like a remix. And like my management, they got Fab on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fab. And they was like, yo, Jay, we need somebody else on it too. This need to be like a 3. Like, you need to hit Wayne. You're like, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to hit him. You need to build your own relationship. It can't be us always asking for shit.
So that wasn't his song. That was your song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay. So Wayne was like, come to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Bet. So when I get to the studio and I play him this song, he looks at, it's him, DJ Green Lantern, Currency, and like Marley G in there. Shout out to Marley G, Currency, all of them. So he looks at DJ Green Lantern and he said, nigga, we just rapped on this. And I'm like, you just rapped on it? He was like, yeah, we just did a freestyle to us. And then Green Lantern plays the freestyle that Juelz and Wayne just did for him for like some Can't Feel My Face shit. But they rapping over my beat. But Green Lantern never plays my song on the radio. He's not playing this song on the radio at all. But he just had these niggas go 48 bars, 50 something, just going crazy on the beat. So Wayne said, I bet I'm gonna do it anyway. Loaded the beat up and rapped on it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at that time I'm like, yo, when the next time you come to New York? He said, nigga, I'm not. He said, I hate New York. Mm-hmm. He said, they don't fuck with me up there. You know what I'm saying? They always trying to arrest me and shit. He said, but you can come down to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I went down to Miami, went to chop it up with him. And that shit was that.
Okay. Yeah, and I heard it because that was like MySpace era. I was in junior high school and I remember that song like
damn,
I had that on my MySpace page.
Man, said,
yeah, bro. I was in junior high school and that shit was like rotation on some New York City shit. Like I thought it was Wayne's song. Wayne was hot back then. And I heard you on it. I'm like, okay, oh yeah, that's bro from who? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with it, New York. And that's really how I got introduced to you with the whole Wayne shit. And that's I see y'all kept collabing.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
dope. I was in junior high school. Everybody had that on their MySpace page. Young niggas and shit in New York. You know how that go. Yeah, bro. You was viral on MySpace back then.
Nah, I used to go crazy. I used to love MySpace. Man. Shout out to everybody that was in my top 50 million. Yeah. Remember they used to let you do a top 8?
You probably had mad like bros in there and shit, right?
Wild porn stars.
Yeah.
Wild porn stars that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I met them over a course of time, but at that time, I didn't know. I probably knew one porn star.
Okay, so, boom, y'all did the song right after you said Wayne didn't know you had a deal, and then y'all got
flew me out to Miami. We chopped it up, and that was it.
Now at that time, right? Considering you've been in the game for quite a good amount of time,
because he was building the Young Money shit. Like
that's what him and Currency, right?
Currency wasn't there no more.
Oh, Currency just left.
Currency had already left. He was already doing like Where the Cash At with Remy. Like he had already started Jet Life. It was like him, Mac Main. He had Kid. Kid was still around, like Lil Chucky. He was messing with guns, but he wasn't like officially Young Money yet. Like he was like eyeing Nicki, but she wasn't like officially Young Money yet. He was like eyeing me, but I wasn't like officially young. He was like still like like putting pieces together and shit like that. And then like I remember when I first flew out, I remember Jazz was there. Jay Prince's son was there.
Okay.
And I remember seeing what was it, comeback season? I remember seeing that shit just laying all around the studio.
That was when
he
had the coat.
That was with the leaves in the background.
Looking mad funny. Yeah.
And I didn't know who it was, but I remember seeing it all around the Hit Factory. This is when niggas would leave like flyers for parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this is when Jazz was trying to get him to, listen to Drake. Like, yo, just this nigga from Canada, blah, 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 blah. When he finally got around to it, the shit was amazing. But that was the time that I came around. Like, he was like, yo, this is my single I'm about to shoot a video to next week. You got to fly out for the video. And when I got to the video, it was Lollipop.
That's crazy. So at the time, right, I just want to bring a perspective for younger fans because they might not realize it. Lil Wayne's probably the hottest like rapper, period.
Oh, at this time,
he's hotter than Fish Grease.
Nah, Lil Wayne is rap.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. This is Lil Wayne from Cash Money, from the Hot Boys. Back that ass up. Fast forward, no DJ. Fast forward, Carter 2, Hustle Music. Fast forward, mixtape Game on Lock. Fast forward. Well, he had the drought. Like he was the hottest rapper,
Wayne,
feature
Wayne
for
had
feature.
Put out like 350 features that year. It's only
it don't get hotter than what Wayne was. So boom,
was
you got the hottest rapper in the game. Nobody's trying to fuck with you, New York. What is that feeling like when you got the hottest rapper co-signing you, signing you?
It felt good. It felt good, and I don't think that it wasn't like no rappers in New York wasn't co-signing me. Mm-hmm. They just wasn't signing me.
They want to invest.
They might be like, nah, that nigga fire. He be spitting, but they wasn't about to like put no contract and let's get a budget open and let's try to see what we could do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always felt like I was loyal to Wayne because I felt like Wayne gave me a chance when like nobody was fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Not that nobody wouldn't have gave me a chance, but at that time, when I hollered at him, he was like, yo, this is what I'm doing. If you with it, you know what I'm saying? Come out, we could chop it. And that was it. It wasn't like a long, drawn-out thing.
Yeah.
He kept his word. I always say, I don't look at it like because I didn't drop a solo album at Young Money, my shit wasn't a success there. It's like, man, I got plaques on my wall. We were successful. I was a part of some successful shit. Maybe my journey in life wasn't the successful solo shit route. That might not have been what was in my book. You know what I'm saying? My book might have been I was a part of the team winning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas won rings on Chicago. A lot of niggas won rings when the Heatles, when it was Dwayne Wade and LeBron and Bosh. Shane Battier still got a ring. Mike Miller still got a ring.
Juwan Howard.
Ray Allen still got a ring. Chalmers still got a ring. Norris Cole got a ring. Maybe that was what God put in their book. You wasn't meant to be number 3 or number 6. You was meant to be number 34. You was meant to be number, you know what I'm saying? I had to accept that shit like, yo, nigga, you got a lot of good out of being a part of Young Money when you were a part of Young Money. You get what I'm saying? We won Group of the Year. You know what I'm saying?
How many people ask you that shit? You get hit at every day, right?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let nobody downplay anything that I've done in my career, and I don't downplay it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people, their careers don't span 2 decades. Their career don't span a decade or a half a decade. They might die before a half a decade. This shit not promised. Everybody not going to get a chance to sit up in front of a microphone and talk about how they've been in the entertainment business for over 20 years. And like, yeah, I was 17 when I got my first deal. Like,
right.
My birthday is next week. I'm turning 48. Like, I'm not turning 48. You know what I'm saying? But it's very rare. It's very rare that you hear a rapper. That's what I'm saying right now. We in such a special era. When I was young, niggas who was late 40s and 50s, they didn't look like Nas.
Yeah, rap wasn't as successful,
you know what I'm saying?
As
like,
it was now.
Niggas look like Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we envision niggas that's 45, like Kango, pocket protector with the fucking plaid shirt tucked in some pleated khakis.
Yo, and you the only like few rappers, right? Especially from New York. I got a song with Drake, Wayne, Nicki, and Tiger. Not a lot of people can say that.
Wow. Nigga, I got a song with all of them And I got a song with Mac Main, Gutter Gutter, T Street. I got a song with everybody that was a part of Young Money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that was a part of Young Money and everybody that's still a part of Young Money. I always make it very clear that I left Young Money on my own terms. I wasn't like, man, we ain't fucking with that nigga no more.
Yeah.
And my thing wasn't, I ain't fucking with them no more. My thing was, Wayne don't have to think about what we gonna do with Millz no more. You got way other bigger things. This is when he fighting with Birdman for the 50 million.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
It's like, bro, I can't expect you to have any thought about when my album is coming out when none of us even know when your album comes out.
So you think like, why didn't you think you had an album? You think it was just too much going on over there overall?
Yeah. And I felt like at that point, bro, we done been on a roller coaster for a few years. You done rode it a few times and, you know, had fun. And like, let's go one more time with the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? It was like, if this is the end of the roller coaster ride, you got what you got out of it. That don't mean like, nah, fuck that nigga, man, because he ain't put no album out on me. He took you across the world. He rebranded you. Like, you got plaques on your wall from more shit than when you was with Young Money than when you wasn't. So the good outweigh the bad. Take that and let that be the story you tell too. Let that be the story you tell. I could get on these podcasts. I could drag Birdman. I could drag Mac Main and Cortez Bryant. I could drag Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But what that do for me right now? Like what does that do for me other than fuck my comment section up and go viral, be all over the Explore page for some dumb shit? Now, I done said a bunch of cool shit. I done dropped a bunch of gems. We done had good conversation. I done told you a bunch of stories where it's like, I'm not that nigga in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, lessening myself, letting you know at this time, I was a little nigga when I ran up on Cam. Cam motivated me to be.
Now, I know who you was before Young Money, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But it's also nothing wrong with saying that's what that was. There was an era where you used to rap looking at the floor.
Yeah.
That's an era. You can't just act like you just wasn't a nigga that used to rap and look at the floor. Just like the Young Money shit, that's an era. Big in My Trouble or What on the last chapter of the Smack DVDs. I'm a chapter. But that's not the chapter right now. I'm not going to be the last chapter of a Smack DVD battling on 40-something street in the middle of the summer now.
Yeah, bro. You was in a lot of eras, bro. I'm going to name them, right? You was in the battle rap era. You was in the Smack DVD era. You had another solo career. Then you had the Young Money era. Not a lot of rappers are in a part of different eras.
And I'd be grateful. Decades. I ain't going to lie. I talk a lot of shit. I know I talk a lot of shit, man. But I'd be extremely grateful for that. And in the midst of that shit, I had 2 seizures in my sleep and almost died.
Whoa.
And had a tumor lasered out of my throat 10 years ago in 2015. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I could have easily been like, man.
So you wasn't even talking. You couldn't talk.
For like a month and a half.
Damn.
I had to write shit down, smiley face for my daughter when she come home and shit.
What?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't got no scars or nothing because well, shout out to my fiance Dana. I guess they asked her when I was under anesthesia, like, if I would want them to slice the side of, like, you know, give me like an incision, like slice the side of my neck and take the tumor out, or if they wanted me to go under anesthesia and they like laser it, like while I'm.
Your voice changed after all that?
Hell yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You don't remember a certain time when my voice got real deep?
Yeah, right. Graspy.
Yeah, it was like No Chill, the No Chill project. You could hear it. For the Win project, you could hear it. Potent Vibes Only, not Potent Vibes Only 2. Potent Music 2.
Yeah.
Those 3 projects are some of my least favorite projects. I hate those projects because I could hear it. I could hear like me fighting through a tumor and just thinking, oh, it's because I smoke a lot of Dutch Masters.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you made it out of that, though.
Yeah, man. And they sent the tumor in. I had to wait. Even after the surgery, I had to wait 2 weeks for the tumor to come back from the test to see if it was cancerous.
Did you got a relationship with Young Money today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I just actually hit Mac Main the other day. his son passed. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
peeped that. My condolences.
Yeah,
RP,
sending my condolences to Mac
son,
Main, man. You know I love you, bro. And it was his birthday too, so I was hitting him for his birthday to send my condolences. Yeah. Shout out to Mac Main, man. I still speak to them. I still speak to everybody. Cause like I said, I didn't leave on a fuck these niggas, cause niggas owe me money. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas never paid me for so and so. So it's not, you can't find an interview of Jae Millz saying Young Money, Birdman, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, anybody owes him anything.
When did you know it was time to leave?
I had a song called I Feel Alive. And I had a song called I Feel Alive, and I had a song called 3:15 with Wayne. And it wasn't really nothing moving at that moment, right? So I was like, yo, can I take these 2 songs and go get a single deal? Or can I take one? So I was going to get a single deal elsewhere, but I was going to pay Wayne, give him half of the money for the deal. You know what I'm saying? So then they was like, yo, why don't you throw the other record in? So I'm like, now this is like a situation now. So they was going to give me some bread for 2 songs. A company was going to give me a bread for 2 songs, and I was going to give Wayne half of the money. And yeah, I think the business got held up, and it was taking so long. And it wasn't Wayne. It wasn't
this
Wayne.
This is why he's going through Birdman. Why they beat. This is like Birdman going to the Breakfast Club and tweaking out. You was around those days?
Yeah.
What was your reactions to that?
It was just wild.
He's like, this nigga's wild, right?
It was wild because he had his own crew. He had like Thug in Atlanta. He had his Atlanta crew, and then Wayne had.
So that was like peak. Like they wasn't talking to each other.
Wicked. Yeah, that was a whack time, man. I ain't like that shit.
Damn. So that shit affected like your time over there.
That shit fucked everything up. If Wayne and Birdman never fall out, man, Wayne take over Cash Money, and Birdman just go ride off into the sunset, and Wayne becomes the new Birdman.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fast forward. How do you feel today, like, right, knowing that you seen Drake on the come
shout
up?
out to Wayne and Birdman, man. I love them niggas, man. I just wish it wouldn't have got to where it was at, because we was in motion, and that shit slowed everything up, because they was the main pieces on the board. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I love Stunner, but Wayne brought me in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love you, Stunner. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but Tune brought me in. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it just felt weird, because it's like now I feel like I gotta curve you.
Yeah, you gotta
to show respect.
You gotta choose a side. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like if I don't curve you, because I don't want to just make it seem like me and you just the worst. You know what I'm saying? I might go over to your crib and play Madden or something like that, or we playing 2K in the other room. And, you know what I'm saying? Now Wayne like, yo, where Millsy at? Oh, he over there playing 2K with Stunner. Again, like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I just wish that shit had never got like that. And there was nothing that any of us could have done to fix it.
That's family issues, man. Nothing you can do about that.
Man, I'm just glad that they got to a point where they could get past that shit, because there was a lot of money left on the table, and I'm glad they're getting back to it.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel today, right, when you see like this is a little off topic. You see Drake going through what he going through with Kendrick, and you see the fans are like kind of like taking Kendrick's side, and knowing that you was there in the beginning with Drake,
it's finicky, like just seeing like how fans are flip flop and like artists are flip flop on you, but that's the game, man. I learned that through seeing that. I don't trust none of these niggas, man. They killed Nipsey in front of his store on the Lord's Day. Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect it, but fuck it, man. In the entertainment business, you gotta expect the unexpected.
Yeah, well,
shout out to my nigga Drizzy too.
Yeah, shout out to Drizzy. And yo, you know what's funny, man? Like, you got some memorable verses on Every Girl in Bedrock. Like if you play it in front of majority of like people who's teenagers, they know the lyrics word for word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that it was even you on it. They you know, they just knew the whole song, period. You know? They probably might know Drake or Wayne, but it's just crazy how people recite your shit, and then it's like you got like a timeless record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wayne, that was all Wayne I did, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, like, I know they might not know it, but Wayne, he directed the Every Girl in the World video when we was doing it. Like, he was telling us, yo, this shit gonna be like Coolio's Fantastic Voyage. We just gonna have all sorts of girls getting out of Phantom. Just everybody, when they verse come, they get out too. And then,
Yeah.
like, you remember, he's like, remember Coolio Fantastic? Well, everybody just kept getting out, come along and run. And they just getting out the car. It's like a big party. They just getting out the car. He said, it's just going to be me. He's saying by the end of the video, nigga, all sorts of girls, different nationalities. And then when we got to the set, I was like, are we really doing this? You got to remember, that was like my first, I'm like, oh, we not at his video. We not at the Lollipop video. We're not at the Prom Queen video. We're not at the Mrs. Officer video or the Got Money video or the Millie video. Like, this is our shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is... We need Jae Millz on set 5 minutes right now.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was a big...
Oh,
so
shit.
when you had your deals before, it was a big difference when you was at Young Money, period.
hell yeah.
Dramatic.
What,
Dramatic.
nigga?
Like, your whole life changed.
Young Money and my solo deals was like... It was two different things. I tell people all the time, the first time I got a publishing check when I was with Young Money, I thought this shit was like tax papers.
Yeah.
I remember I took that shit to my bank. I was like, yo, is this like a tax form? Like I don't know what this is. Like, is this mine? Like, he was like, yeah, how do you want to cash it? You want to put it? And I remember just being like, nah, no way this is mine. And another one of them shits came the next month in my government name. I was like, hold on for a minute. This is mine too? Like, you write your stuff? Yeah. I'm like, oh, so you get writers and publisher checks?
Yeah, not a lot of people can say that.
It's going to come next month too?
Yeah.
And then the publishing one comes the next month?
Yeah.
And then it's going to do that all year? Just like keep going down like a couple thousands here. So if I'm calculating right, this is going to keep doing this for... And then you got to get on the stage and watch niggas tell you how they gun go this, and I got a lamb, but the doors on the lamb go up like the so-and-so. And you like, bro, I know you're broke. Like, I know for a fact, the Mundo, you are broke. But I've been there too, bro. I've been the person with the super crazy imagination. You know what I'm saying? I've been that. And it was a mogul, a CEO that told me one day, I can't believe the shit you saying because that's the life I live. Like,
Who's the
he's
CEO?
like, yo, Diddy. I told this story before.
Okay.
He was like, yo, you still live with your moms? I'll never forget this shit. I was 15 years old. You say you still live with your moms? I said, yeah. He said, I can't believe you driving that. That's what I drive. I was rapping about the Bentley and the Azure and the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rapping about the shit I see in Source magazines, or I'm the imagination. When you don't have nothing real to rap about, you rap imaginary shit when you coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I remember at that moment, I was like, I don't ever want to feel like that again. So instead of saying I got this the color of, I would say I'm trying to get the coupe the same color as. It's like, oh, I fuck with Shorty. He want to get that shit. It ain't.
Before I let you go, man, I need.
You get a few more.
I like to ask my guests like a question, like who will win these verses, or like who between two, right?
Yeah.
Drake or Wayne?
As far as what? Like if
niggas verses.
If niggas just put on songs,
everything.
It depends what era you dealing with. Because if it's my son, if it's like the 19, 20, 21-year-olds that grew up with Views and I Need One Dance and Controller and all that.
Got you.
They don't know.
So
they don't know BM Jr. They don't know the Carter 1 with Manny Fresh production, and then the Carter 2 starts off with the Mob with Heatmakers production.
Okay.
They don't understand the runners Wayne.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Money on My Mind, best rapper alive. Best.
Yeah.
They know like Carter 6 Wayne. They would compare that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
Okay.
like, but you're asking me, so I'm just gonna say what I think. I think like if it was constructed a certain way, it would be Wayne.
Okay. Another one. Jewels or Banks? That's left field, I know.
Banks is lyrically
Yeah.
better than Jewels.
Okay.
All right, I think we all know that. But I think when it comes to making like energetic, because I used to be on shows. Me and Jewels, we was all around the same time, like the Young Guns, Jewels, me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of us was on like the same shit. Like, and yeah, Jewels, like performing after Jewels wasn't no easy task. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's me. I'm a Harlem nigga, and I'm telling you, it was not easy. Like real talk, I remember I was like, I could perform before Jewels.
Right.
Don't put me up there after he do all of that. Like Kurt
yeah.
Cobain is here. Yeah, Al, Jewels, dip. And then I want to thank you for loving me. It's like Jewels had the songs.
Yeah.
I feel like Jewels, I feel like you would want to go to a Jewels show if he was doing all his hits. Like on, let's say if Jewels was at Rock the Bells. You might want to see Jewels set more than you want to see Banks set. You know what I'm saying?
So you got Banks lyrically, Jewel.
Banks is a rapper's rapper.
Got you.
Banks rapping for niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? He rapping for niggas like me that we nice as fuck. And we hear Banks and be like, okay. Because we know it's niggas out there that's, anytime I used to hear Lloyd Banks coming up when he was like flaming everything, that was the bar. Well, niggas may not admit it. You know what I'm saying? But at one time, Fab and Lloyd Banks.
Els was there too, yeah.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
No.
You know better than me.
I'm gonna say Fab. When you say Els, who you say? Jewels?
Yeah, Jewels.
I don't think Jewels was there. Jewels was putting out bangers.
Yeah.
So like Jewels had this, but Jewels, yeah. I would go with Jewels for the bangers, but I'm gonna go with Banks for the lyrics.
Okay, man. Listen, man. Jae Millz, man, we gotta do a part 2.
Yeah, we gotta do a part 2, man.
It's a pleasure to have you
We
here.
gotta do a part 2. We're gonna do a part 2 soon too.
That's a fact. We gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Jae Millz signed out Conduit Media. It's a pleasure, my guy.
Always. You already know I appreciate